In this video, I'll be comparing DataButton versus Cursor versus Bolt and telling you which of these AI tools may be best for you and your needs. So I'll go over what exactly they do, who they're for, and ultimately which one I would pick. So first, I'll kind of go over what they are. DataButton is an AI-powered app builder that is focused on enabling users to create functional and interactive web applications, particularly those involving data processing, analytics, and AI. It emphasizes a structured, guided approach, transforming natural language descriptions into a working app with a focus on data-driven functionalities. Next, we have Cursor, which is an AI-first code editor built as a fork of Visual Studio Code. Its core concept is to provide a deeply integrated AI experience within a familiar local development environment, focusing on intelligent code completion, generation, refactoring, and code-base-aware chat. It aims to be a powerful and all-encompassing AI pair programmer for professional developers. And finally, Bolt is a browser-based AI native app builder that transforms natural language prompts into deployable full-stack web and mobile app applications. It abstracts away much of the underlying coding, aiming for extreme speed in prototyping and building MVPs, making it accessible to both developers and non-technical users. It uses web containers for an in-browser development environment. So the target audiences for each of these are for DataButton, non-technical founders and entrepreneurs, business users, and data scientists and analysts, and especially those with app ideas involving data, analytics, or AI features who lack traditional coding skills. Then Cursor is mainly for professional developers and especially those already using VS Code, also for teams and enterprises, and developers working on complex code bases, especially since the context management and code base wide understanding are very good on Cursor. And finally, Bolt is for non-technical founders and entrepreneurs, developers and product managers, and for people who just want a hands-on way to understand web development with AI support. Now I'll go over their strengths and limitations. So DataButton's strengths include the AI-powered for data and AI apps, so it's excellent for quickly building interactive dashboards, data tools, and AI-powered applications, especially in Python. Another strength is its structured development, the model context protocol, context window and memory, and strong customer support. The limitations for DataButton include the niche focus, scalability for complex apps, and its pricing model, so it has a credit-based pricing. Now with Cursor, its strengths are the deep AI integration, the code-base wide understanding, the familiarity for VS Code users, its powerful features, and privacy options. The limitations, however, is that it is a closed source product, which means less transparency compared to open source alternatives. It can also require coding skills, so while it boosts productivity, users still need a strong understanding of coding and development principles to leverage its full potential. And the final limitation is the cost. Now, both strengths are, for example, it has extreme speed for MVPs, there's no local setup, so it's entirely browser-based, it's accessible for non-technical users to build functional apps, it does full-stack generation, and you will get source code access. The limitations include that there is limited customization for complexity, there's token-based pricing which can lead to unpredictable costs for heavy users, also AI consistency, and that it is not a traditional IDE or other limitations. So which one should you pick? First, I would go with DataButton if you want to build interactive web applications specifically centered around data, analytics, or AI tools. Also, if you are a non-technical founder or business user who wants to create custom data-driven tools with a guided AI approach. And finally, if you are a data scientist who needs to quickly wrap an interactive UI around your Python scripts or machine learning models. Then I would go with Cursor if you are a professional developer whose primary goal is to maximize productivity through deeply integrated code-base-aware AI assistance within your existing local development workflow. Also, if you're already comfortable with the VS Code interface and ecosystem and want to supercharge it with AI for tasks like large-scale refactoring, code generation, or debugging. Finally, I would also go with Cursor if you need fine-grained control over every line of code and the underlying project structure. And then I would go with Bolt if you need to rapidly prototype and launch a full-stack web or mobile application with minimal coding effort and extreme speed. If you are a non-technical founder or product manager looking to validate an idea quickly without hiring a development team. If you prioritize an entirely browser-based development experience with no local setup. And finally, if you are comfortable with a React, Node.js, or PostgreSQL stack and can work within the AI's generated patterns. So that concludes this comparison of DataButton versus Cursor versus Bolt. If this comparison helped you make a decision, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.